Hello gang, hello friends, hello gang friends. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Oh my word, wait till you see what I've got to show you. We have some stuff from Born Pretty store today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polishes, more Cateyes. I know I've been doing a lot of Cateye stuff recently, but I'm just obsessed with Cateyes in general. Not just now, just all the time, because they're so amazing. So we're going to swatch what they've sent me, and then we will do something funky with them. This is before magneticatizing. So all Cateye polishes, obviously you don't have to use the magnet. So you get the colour it is without using the magnet. The colour it is using the magnet to take away all the zhuzh. And then the colour it is when you have zhuzh on it like this. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my word. These are the reflective, they're called reflective something Cateye. I'll put a link in the description to these items. And you can always get money off at Born Pretty using the link in the description and the code on screen. Look at that one. These are so sparkly without even doing anything to them. It's like a galaxy with a bajillion stars in the background, and this zhuzh, what do you call the Cateye glow? The Cateye, you idiot. Glow bit is super bright as well, so that's greeny, kind of an aqua on purple. This one's amazing. So we'll swatch them, and then we're doing something that I'm going to call Discomus, because we're using different rainbow colours that have different rainbow colours in them. See, blue. Oh, look at that blue. And then with the green. But we're also doing it Christmassy. So it's like a Christmas disco. Discomus, if you will. Oh, there's some serious nonsense that comes out my mouth, isn't there? This gold one is bananas as well. They're all bananas. I just love them all. I love everything Cateye, because you don't have to do anything to... Oh, that red. Love it. You don't have to do anything apart from use a magnet, and your nails just look like the most insane, bananas, awesome, galaxy, cosmic, beautiful stuff. You know? This one's giving definite Gryffindor vibes, I think. Look at that glow. Have you ever in all your life... I know I get excitable over Cateyes, but I think it's totally warranted. So I'm not going to apologise for my for my enthusiasm. This one's got quite Christmassy feel, I think, without using the Cateye. The colours of the sparkles, and this one has a red streak. I think actually looking at the listing for them, they do have 2 different colour streaks when using the Cateye in a certain way. I didn't notice that until after I'd filmed. Otherwise, I would have done whatever they do to get the 2 different streaks. But I think it's more when you push down from the... You know, you bring out the zhuzh, like all over the Cateye. Bring out the Cateye all over and then push down from... I don't know. They had it like in a French... But it was the Cateyes were forming 2 French lines and they were different colours. Holy macaroni and cheese. Look at these. How annoying that the one on the left, I've done going in a different angle. Joseph. But look at them. Oh, they're amazing. So amazing. So we had to obviously use all of them in this video, which we're going to do. But before that... I just want to jump in here and talk about today's video sponsor, which is Teddy Blake New York. Wait till you see this. It's amazing. They're a designer brand focused on luxury products with affordable prices. So the $2,000 that's normally added to the price of a designer bag just because of the label is not added to these bags, but you get the same high quality product. I picked this bag. It's the Ava Gold 11-inch in camel brown. Oh, look how gorgeous it is. It's so nice. It's available in 17 different colours, this one. There's a hot pink one. Oh my word, it's stunning. But I went for this one just because it's classy and it will go with anything. The second I opened the box, the smell of leather hit me, and it smells so good. I wish there was smell-o-vision so you could smell it. And I've thoroughly inspected the bag like I did my other one from them, and there's not a single stitch that isn't absolutely 100% perfect. It's quite literally immaculate. The attention to detail is so obvious and so impressive. Oh, this little padlock, so cute. It's all shiny and gold, and it has their logo on it. I didn't look to see where to put it on the bag, but I'm, you know, it must go somewhere to lock it up, which is super cool. They have Italian designers pitched from luxury brands, and they create handbag designs for every style choice. And oh, look at the inside, so nice. They release new collection every month, so they have designer quality with unique style, while their price point is way more affordable than other designer brands, like way more affordable. So if you want to have a look on their website, which I highly recommend you do, you can get $30 off your order at teddyblake.com using the code TBMISSJO30. It's a perfect time to look now because they've got so many gorgeous bags, and with Christmas coming up, you can treat yourself or add it to your Christmas list. Get somebody else to treat you. That's even better. This fit loads of stuff in as well. It's like Hermione's bag in the Deathly Hallows with an undetectable extension charm on it. I was very surprised how much stuff I get in it. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out. I'll put a link in the description. Let's get back to some nail stuff. How gorgeous is that bag? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I might put it on my pillow next to me at night just so I can inhale the smell of it. It smells so amazing. Right, nail stuff. I know we did some baubles in the last video, but we're going to do some more. Because they're just gonna look amazing with these cat eyes over them. I did do 2 nails like this and then thought, no, that's too many baubles, we've just done baubles, so I did something else. So we've done a big sort of pointed oval. There is a name for that. What did somebody say last time? An American football shape, maybe, which is not ball shaped at all. An American football ball that's not a ball. Right, sort yourself out, woman. Now we're doing a raindrop or a teardrop. Which is less depressing, rain or tears? Let's go raindrop. And then I thought I wanted it more pointy at the bottom, so I just made it pointy at the bottom. Just a big ball with points coming out of it. And then we're just going to do a circle at the top. So we're using a black gel polish, obviously. You probably guessed that already. To do this. And then we're going to full cure them. Oh, my shoe just fell off. It's not a shoe. I don't wear shoes in the house. I'm not a hooligan. It was a slipper. And now I've got one cold foot. So we'll cure... I was in a really serious mood when this video began, and now I've just gone all silly and giddy and excited because the cat eyes are so pretty. We're going to full cure that, and then we're going to go over them with 3 of the cat eyes. But we're going to magneticatize one and then cure it. You don't need to full cure it after magneticatizing. Well, you do, obviously, but I mean before moving on to the next one. You just, I think I did it for like 10 or 20 seconds. Oh, look at that. Just to hold those in place. Because otherwise when we do this one and we use the magnet, it will affect the one we've already done if it's not been flashed in place. So always do that. And then, so I've got 3 colours on here. But because I was going to do 2 nails, I was using all 6 colours. The other ones I did a star, a moon, obviously. I had to bring that in there somehow. And maybe another ball, circle. But I thought we did baubles in the last one. So I can't remember what I did. Filmed this a while ago. No idea what happens. Oh, holy moly. That's so good. So again, we'll flash cure that. And then we'll move on to the raindrop. Okay, it's so hard to do it and not just sit there and sort of wiggle it around and wonder at it for several seconds before putting it in the lamp. And then the greeny one here, And then we will full cure. So we've been having flash cures, and then we'll full cure and then move on to whatever happens next. I don't know. Do you know? I probably should have looked at the thumbnail before starting the voiceover. Which I know sometimes there are, you know, oh, look at it. It's so amazing. Oh, they're so good. Making me like sad now. Not sad, but you know, like, oh, just so amazing. I know sometimes my voiceovers, it gets a bit against the mic. And someone commented once, like, you're too close to the mic or something. Well, you know, I'm a nail tech. I'm not a sound technician, so forgive me and, you know, get over it, man. Oh, we had a sort of hater the other day. It's amazing. I have to tell you about it. I don't think I'm going to have time in this video. But it's good. Because it's bad, because it's good. We have matte topped over everything. They do look amazing matte, but then you re-shiny them and you think, yeah, what was I thinking? But the reason I did it matte was because I want the background matte. So I just matted over everything, cured it, and now we're shining these. And on matte background, they just look even more special than if the background was shiny as well. If you don't like matte, that's fine. You can do the whole thing shiny, but they do pop. They pop more on a matte background. And now we're just topping the baubles with a no wipe top coat. And then we will full cure in the lamp. Off you go. Have a nice time. And now we're taking the Born Pretty BPSG 03, was that? I was too quick. Which is a jelly polish. And I should have done this before matte topping, but I only thought about it after. So I'm going around on the right side. Yes, the right side of everything, and just following the shape to give them a little shadow. But yeah, I should have done this before matte topping. So what I'm going to do is matte top just over the shadows. So pretend we did that earlier. If you want to do shadows like this, do them before matte topping. And then we're going to do a line just to the right of where we want the string so that it's going to shadow it. So we'll put that just to the right of the top center of the circle and then cure it. And then I'll go over them. I've gone over them with matte, just those bits. And now we can use a white gel paint, which doesn't need curing. So it's going to sit on top of everything and just be super white, to add some details to our baubles. So we'll outline them. And then you can do this bit after, if you want everything shiny and you don't want the white gel paint just on top, you could, once you've matte topped, then do this white bit and then shiny top over the baubles. So we're going to do some little swirls on this shaped one, but I'm putting a bit more pressure where I start and leaving my brush just at that starting point of each of these lines, just for a split second longer so that the product deposits, so it's a bit thicker on one side, just to give it a bit more something instead of just lines, and giving them a bit of a wiggle. And then the bauble, oh, they're all baubles. The round one, we will outline and do a swirl through it, which I thought, I wonder what a swirl will look like. Let's just do a really quick sort of, you know, don't worry about it, this isn't what we're going to do, I'm going to wipe it off type swirl. And then thought, actually, that will be fine. We'll leave it there. So just lots of C shapes that touch each other at the end, apart from the end at the beginning. Apart from where it starts and where it ends. Obviously they don't touch anything. Oh, just no, that's no, they don't touch one before it because there isn't one before it or after it. I apologize for that nonsense. So we're doing a swirl, just lots of curved lines. There we go. And then the string at the top and string. So we're doing, as you see, I'm doing the string just to the left of the shadow, so we can see the shadow. Unless you did a thicker shadow, and did the string in the middle of it, but then where would you put the shadow of the baubles? If the shadow is directly behind the string, then it would be directly behind the baubles and you wouldn't have any. So we did everything just to the right. Oh man, I think I'm trying to hurry the voiceover, which makes no sense whatsoever. The voiceover will be the length of the video regardless of how quickly I talk, because the ATP World Tour final is about to start. We're doing some swirls in here. I'm getting the main, like a big C first, and then doing the bit in the middle. I don't know, what do I do? Yeah, getting a big C, and then we'll start from the middle and come around to join it. I was kind of going for a sort of, you know, some baubles have like glittery filigree shit. I was kind of going for that, but I can't do filigree. I've never really attempted to do much of it. I did some on the coronation set, I think. It was all right. But just lots of swirls going in different directions. And then added some dots because we love a dot. And then we will cure it. And is that done? Oh, look how pretty. Oh, no, it's not done. We're going to add some dots to the string as well. Novak's walking down the corridor. He looks like he's ready for business. He looks like he means business. And then we're going to add a couple of dots on the end of the baubles. Just dots make everything look more festive, don't they? And that is the first one. I love it so much. Again, I know it's similar to one we did the other day, or last week. But it had to be done. So the next one, we are going to do swirls, not swirls. What are these called? Are you all right, Dex? Sorry, you hear him snorting. He's just woken up. Are you okay, Schmoopaloop? Don't mind that. You'll fall off. Swirls. Swirls? Curved line, like swoops. Sweeps. Across the nail. And I always find when I do this, I'm using black gel polish. I always find when I do this that as I get towards the bottom, they just end up kind of straight lines. And I think the best thing to do would have been to do one swirl that goes from sort of almost the top right corner to almost the bottom left corner, like not completely point to point. And then you'll get more of a curve on the ones either side of it. Whereas, you know, I didn't go down the nail long enough with the first one, with the middle one. To stop the rest of them getting a bit straight at the bottom, but it's done. Just a swirl is fine, and then copy the shape above and below. But I do think, I'm about to repeat myself, but I do think I should have done the swirl going from the top right corner to the bottom left, and then, you know, had that as the middle one going all across the nail. Or I should have just done a better job of doing it this way. Okay, we have cured that. Oh, look at that. Oh my word. It's like being in space. So we are adding all 6 colours to the black. And again, I'm magneticatizing. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm magneticatizing and then flash curing. So I don't affect the next one with the magnet. So we'll go through all the colours. We'll magneticatize, and then we'll do something else after. How is everybody? I hope you're all okay. I've had a really crappy couple of weeks, to be honest, with... Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't leave me, Dexter. You okay? You can go there. It's okay. With anxiety, just had it really bad. You alright, baby boy? Just feeling just like a mild anxiety all day, and it's just horrible. And I've been sort of just fighting, enduring, I suppose would be the word. Sorry, that's depressing. But I hope everyone else is okay. I know a lot of you has said in the comments before that you get anxiety as well, and we always get through it, and it never lasts forever, and we always end up feeling okay eventually, and we've got through 100% of our panic attacks and anxiety attacks before. Oh, look at it, that looks amazing. And we'll always get through them, but it is, you know, it is a horrible thing to go through. So remember, you're not alone. And the comments section on my videos is a safe place. So if you're feeling crappy, you know, leave a comment and the rest of us can help pick you up, because I know your guys' comments make such a difference for me. They seriously help me so much, so I appreciate that more than you can imagine. Look at this nail. Let's be happy again. Look at that nail. Holy moly, it's so gorgeous. And now we're going to matte it, but don't worry, we're not going to leave those bits matte. We're going to go over them with shiny, but they do still look amazing matte, don't they? But not as amazing as shiny. But I want the matte background, which I suppose you could do the matte background before putting any of this on, before doing the black stripes, if you want, and then just do everything from then on, and shiny these bits. But I quite like the fact that it will level it out a bit. So instead of having the matte background and then black stripes on top, Cateye stripes on top, no white top coat stripes on top, you kind of sort of level it out with the matte, and then you've just got the no wipe. The raised portion is only one coat of raisedness on top of everything else. Does that make sense? Did I just get really miserable for a minute talking about anxiety? I'm sorry. But you guys do cheer me up to no end when I read your comments, so I really appreciate it. I do struggle very, very, very badly with anxiety. Like, it affects everything in my life, so sometimes it's just maybe good to tell people about it so that people know that they're not alone. I wish I was the only person in the world who suffered with it, because I hate to think of anybody feeling it. Because it's really difficult, especially if you're sort of surrounded by people who don't understand or don't believe you. That makes it very, very difficult. But I understand, and I know that living with it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're seriously badass and strong, because just getting out of bed sometimes is enough, isn't it? So well done for everyone else who suffers with it. We've got each other's backs. We're all in it together. Right, happy stuff again. I've missed out a bunch of what I'm doing, but I've done it like 7 times on this nail, so I think you've figured it out. We've done a white gel paint through the gaps, and then little dots on them to make it a bit more festive-y, sort of. It looks more festive now, doesn't it? Like a string of lights or a candy cane. And that is possibly one of my favourite nails ever. It looks good on screen, but in real life, it's amazing. And I'm complimenting the polishes, not saying like, oh, I'm so amazing, look what I did, but as in, you know, look how amazing those polishes are. I'm not bigging myself up. So now we are going to do half a nail in black, and I'll do the same. I will show you. I'll do the same on another nail, but I'll do the black half on the other side, because they will border our set. Oh, they're kicking off. The match has started, and Djokovic has a love hold. Okay, so we've done half in black. I'm just going to neaten that up with a striper brush. The brush I used for the candy cane one we just did was the Madame Glam. It's called the striper brush, and the thickness of it was the perfect thickness for the stripes to be, so I sort of didn't apply, I just did normal pressure, you know, not making an effort to press down or do it lightly, so sort of brush thickness I call it. And now I'm using their ultra liner, and I'm adding 3 of the Cateye colours. And I'm just fading that sort of red one at the top down a bit, and then this purple one underneath I'm I'm sort of ombreing them, but I'm not ombreing them. I'm just sort of blending them in together a bit. So that green one, that's too much on there. Take some off. There we go. We will just feathering, that's the word. Feather it up a bit. So they're all still wet. And then we're going to Cateye. You wouldn't have to Cateye because it looks cool like that. But we are going to Cateye all of them together. Oh, look at that without it though. So amazing. So we'll bring out the zhuzh with a magnet that's stuck to another magnet. All my magnets are together in a certain section of a tray on my desk. And you pick up one and you just have like the whole family's there. There's just like 50 magnets all stuck together. So I'm using a round magnet, but it is stuck to another one. So we've brought out the zhuzh. And then this is the other one. I've done the other 3 colours. So now we're using all 6. And this has the goldy, bluey and greeny glow. And it's not like perfectly neat, the ombre or anything. So, but I quite like it because it looks more spacey. You know, like that sort of gold blobby bit. Looks like it could be a galaxy or something. So that's those 2. We're going to matte top, not all of it, because it's just half and half. We'll matte top this half, and then we'll shiny top this half, instead of doing matte all over, and then shiny just on this bit. It's easy to do one by one. And give it a full cure. I did cure the matte before doing the shiny. Cured one side before starting the next one. And now we're going to do half a snowflake. We're starting with some dots and a dotting tool. And then we're mapping out where we're putting our other dots. So we're going sort of in between the top 2, but further out, as if you're doing a polka dot pattern. And then, oh, one there as well. So a straight line next to it, but in dots. And then we're going to come up from the center and go through the center of the dot. And that's going to give us a little wispy offy pointy bit. And the same on these. So I don't have any product. I mean, my brush looks white because it's been in white, but I have wiped the brush so that there's not much product on it, just to pull through these so we get nice thin lines. And then we're going to add 2 dots either side of these lines, the arms of the snowflake. And are we doing it on the middle one? 2 dots either side. Oh no, there's 1 dot either side of that one. Okay, two on the vertical ones, and the diagonal ones we've only done 1 either side, and then a dot nearer the center dot, or just below those. And that's just mapping out where we're going to do these bits. So we're going to pull from either side at an angle in a curve down to the long line, and then the one in the middle here we're just going to join to the center, this one, and then wisp out through the dot like that. Just because I didn't think I had much room to do 2 dots, 2 arms, 2, oh Lord, I don't know. Do dots where you want things to come off the straight lines and then pull them towards the straight lines. There we go. Just like that. I should have made them a bit thicker because it's a bit skinny, this snowflake, but I quite like it. And then we're going to mirror it and do the same on the other one of these nails. Just adding a couple of dots on the end of some areas like that. And there we go. Matched it with the other one. Maybe I should have done the... No, there wouldn't have been a way for them to match up, would there? Because the snowflake's coming from the centre out, as opposed to off the side of the nail in. But that's those 2. Done. And now we're going to do some bling, because this was going to be another bauble nail. But then I remembered I had these crystals that are so perfect for this set. So we're going to use them. I'm using the Macart Gem Gel, just adding too much of it to the nail, so having to wipe some off. What's the score? It's 1-1, okay. It's on Serve in the first. Look at these! They're gorgeous. And then some of these. I did have, these are just glass ones. I did have some Swarovski ones like it, but they were all the same size. I want to use different sizes. So this one we're going to plonk in the center. Where is that from? Oh, you guys would have seen it. in a video, I think. Was it from somewhere or did I already have it? I just don't know. I think the middle one might be Swarovski. And then we're going to add a little triangle of 3 at the top and bottom, and then smaller ones above that. And then we'll just put caviar beads in all the sort of join areas between the crystals. And then I think I put a couple... Oh, this editing's fantastic, isn't it? And then I'll put a couple, or maybe in a little triangle there at the sides, and then cure it and matte top it. That went really quickly, but editing, putting crystals on, so you know, your hand goes off the screen to pick up a crystal, comes back on the screen to put it on, off the screen, on the screen, off the... It just, I don't know, it's even more of an assault on the site, I think. So we have matte topped around it because crystals on a matte background just look amazing. And how perfect are those crystals for this set? Oh, so happy with that. Look at me doing crystal placements. And you've all been saying that my crystal placement's getting better, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And this is the final set. Disco Christmas. It's Disco-mas. It's really hard to... I haven't taken the picture for the thumbnail yet. It's really hard to get a picture with all of the colours on. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but shit, I need to do it because it's Sunday right now. And this video is supposed to go out today. I hope you like this set. I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love to hear from you. Don't forget you can get money off at Born Pretty store. There'll be a link to this collection in the description, as well as a list of everything else I've used. Definitely go and check out these polishes and the Born Pretty website. They've just got so many cool things. Their cat eyes are bananas. They really are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.